you wonder, you know what we do. We told you for what? You're not football.
Yeah.
I football, you know, I football, bring my thing ahead.
No.
Yeah, we told Ellen Johnson because she's for our university.
Yeah.
How we do different? No passion for development. Then we move Joshua, we put the meanest man in the whole world.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me.
Connections there, you not get it.
No connection.
Yeah. Just say that all kind of things that happen here, you know, I'm sure. No, he no tea.
He was trying his own idea. Ellen did not want him to become president. So Ellen did not introduce it to Ellen because Ellen was doing okay on her own. She started to control the country and kept the man in the barracks for 20 years according to Boyka himself.
Yes.
That means he was not empowered to meet any leader. Whether the African leader themselves need support from the West.
Yeah.
All African leaders need support from the West.
Yeah.
No African leader will help another African leader with money for development.
Yeah.
In the West. He does not have back on that. The Senate got a type of water.
Okay.
Because when we have vote, the Senate is complete. Themselves the foot of their funding and attack the Supreme Court ruling and the amnesty law and everything. And the position statement for those commissioners who decided from Gambia to here. And said the way forward is a parallel discussion for peace. Then when brother come now, he is deceived by coming there, but they don't there, don't be there. And you know where he's just taking all kind of way better, all kind of things. He want to go after people. Then, you know, the CBC control the lower in the upper house.
Mm-hmm.
So they went talking away, talking of things they did for the teaching. They did a solution that passed. Yeah, because of only problem.
Yeah.
Then they sent it to the Senate.
Mm-hmm.
Then something happened. Wow. All of them almost signed to the Yombi house. Then they got it. I choose the money. They didn't tell me they had it for me. Oh. Then when I heard what was happening, it was me 2% to sign. That was me and Obani. Jim Bani. Now when I went to Queen, I said, what is going on? You were here when we had sent paper. And you were here with our own leadership. And we sent the report with all documents. Legal documents to guide here. Then Baka benefited from the 2010 decision by the Supreme Court to be involved in the 2011 because he was not wrong with that.
You're right.
He benefited.
You're right.
Then after serving as Barbara for 12 years now, he's now president now. We finish campaign for that kind of woman, and he wants to persecute us. He's not going to persecute us. So what is going on with Ekun? Ekun said, well, what I will do for you is to help you with lawyer. That's why I can go to my lawyer. It was from my own son offered that I went and found a resolution. I've never seen them why you did this. You know what I told me?
No.
Resolution is not a law. So, starting the resolution, I mean, we agree. Bring it now. When Baka send a bill, then we'll not put all the law they put in now.
Oh, okay. That was a trouble.
I said, correct move. Yeah, correct move.
And the government need to really invest that people like you that get the type of structure. They can say even if we are just beginning $1 million for the budget year, every year they give $1 million, you impact a lot of things.
If I were president of this country, God show you his wonder. You know what believe it. We told Joshua for what? You're not football.
Yeah.
A football development. A football bring everything ahead.
No.
Yeah, we told Ellen Johnson because she's for our university.
Yeah.
How we do different? No passion for development. Then we move Joshua, we put the meanest man in the whole world.
Yeah.
Me.
Connections there, you not get it.
No connection.
Yeah. Just say that And the government need to really invest that people like you that get the type of structure. They can say even who are just beginning 1 million naira for the budget year, every year they give 1 million naira, you impact a lot of things.
If I were president of this country, I should God show you is a wonder. You know what we do? We told you for what? You're not football.
Yeah.
Now football is very complex. Now football is very everything.
No.
Yeah, we took early to because she's for our university.
Yeah.
What will we do for you? No passion for development. Then Umu Joshua will put the millions men in the whole world.
Yeah.
It's not me.
Connections there, you not get it.
You have no connection.
Yeah. Just say that all kind of things that happen here, I'm sure no lead, no key.
And he was trying to have all everything. Ellen did not want him to become president. So Ellen did not introduce him to many leaders. Ellen was doing okay on her own. She was trying to control the country. And kept the man in the right for 12 years, according to Burger himself.
Yes.
That means he was not empowered to lead any leader. When the African leader themselves need support from the West.
Yes. Uh-huh.
All African leaders need support from the West.
Yeah.
No African leader will help another African leader with money for development.
Yeah.
In the West. He does not have back of that. The Senate set a type of border.
Okay.
Because when we have vote, the Senate is comprehensive report of their findings and attach the Supreme Court ruling and the amnesty law and everything. And the position statement for those commissioners who decided from Gambia to where. And said the way forward is a Panama Hall discussion for peace. Then when brother come now, he is deceived by coming there, but they don't there, don't be there. And he's not where he's just taking all kind of way, all kind of things. He want to go after people. Then, the CBC control the lower in the upper house.
Mm-hmm.
So they went talking away, talking of things they did for the teaching, they did a solution that passed. Yeah, because of only process.
Yeah.
Then they sent it to the Senate.
Mm-hmm.
Then something happened. Wow. All of them almost signed to the Yondi house. Then they brought it, I choose the money. They didn't tell me they had it for me. Oh, then when I heard what was happening, it was between 2 persons to sign. That was me and Obani, Jim Bani. Now when I went to Kum, I said, what is going on? You were here when we had sent paper, and you were here with our own leadership, and we sent the report with all documents, legal documents, to guide where. Then Baka benefited from the 2010 decision by the Supreme Court to be involved in the 2011 because he was not involved with that.
You're right.
He benefited.
You're right.
Then after serving as vice president for 12 years now, he's now president now. We finish campaign for that kind of woman, and he wants to persecute us. He's not going to persecute us. So what is going on with Kum? Then Kum said, well, what I will do for you is to help you with lawyer. Then what I can go to my lawyer. So from Kum offered my own son offered that I went and found a resolution. I've never seen them why you did this. You know what I told him?
No.
Resolution is not a law. So, starting the resolution, I mean, we agree. Bring it on. When Baka send a bill, then we'll not put all the money put in on the market.
Oh, okay. That was a smart move.
I said correct move. Yeah, correct move.
President Baka 2025 budget will determine a clear vision for the country. Okay, and it also includes a dividend on some of these problems. For instance, I know it can be accurate or understandably that the oil power dish that the Chinese government is about to build, and they go from Catholic Boulevard to 12th Street. They were all in the Puebla, that's true. But it was blocked in the Puebla. President Baka's visit to China, reassuring China that when we are taking action on the global stage, we take it with our own interest first as a country, not to please any other person before Liberia's interest, and then people fighting them will join inside both.
This is one question. Yeah.
So you see, they listen to the focus to the China Africa Forum, and that got China excited with the week of the new commitment to come do this project. They are in town already. You call the Minister of Public Works to take the Chinese government when they say they want to do something, but when you start on their interest, then you're in problem with them. Now, anytime we want to do anything on the global stage, the first question we should be asking, what's in it for us as a country and people? And if what's in it for us is good as a country and people, if other countries benefit from the total that effect of our vote, okay. But we must never again vote on something that will hate ourselves as a country and people to please any other country.
So Liberia is in trouble. But I tell you this, I still repeat, if the president refuses to change, then the government is in trouble. The government, if you finish this government, let's thank God. Because as from next year, it's going to be fluctuating. And all the people that is in the government, they are liars. All of them. They don't know why they are there. They don't know what they are doing. They don't know the reason of staying in that system. They are just pushing them like this. They don't know they don't know where it's going. So the forefathers of Liberia, they are in pains. It's very regrettable. Even the former president, Sidlis, is even regret having this person as a president. So that is just it. They believe that Dr. Ware is too much for Liberia. That is the man who have brought total transformation to Liberia. That is the man who have turned Liberia to mini London or mini US. And he would have done it in the second time. They didn't understand. They are angry with him. They believe that he's against them. They believe that he doesn't like Liberians. That's what they believe. That's what they believe. Liberia will be zero in sports. Zero. Zero. Oh yeah, go to Nations Cup now. Go to Nations Cup. Let's see. Let's see Nations Cup. Go to Nations Cup. I'll give $500,000. If you qualify for Nations Cup, I'll give your national team $500,000. I promise. Your national team, if they that's exactly what you are experiencing in Liberia now. If you don't know, in 2 years' time, Liberia will be one of the worstest countries in the whole world. Worstest country in the whole world. If the Liberia will not protest against this government, tell me there is no God. If Liberia will not begin to cry, coming together to cry and say, we don't want you again, leave, resign, tell me there is no God, I will never serve God again. I am a prophet of God, and I'm talking as a prophet. Right? The hardship, you have not seen that hardship now. In 2 years' time, you will see the hardest hardship you have ever experienced. Liberia will drink dirty water, and they will be thanking God for drinking. That is the kind of president you have. This president does not have anything. He doesn't have any template. He doesn't have any roadmap for the nation. They just forsake them. It was rigged election.
Why Imam
Rigged election. It was forced on you people. It was forced to be president. So, and the people who connive to do all of this and put in there, right? US.
You mean US, the United States?
United States.
Yeah,
they are involved in this election.
Yeah.
I am telling you, not politically.
Huh?
I am telling you spiritually what I foresaw.
Who that?
It was read.
Totally. Yeah.
And now they have seen it. That this person does not know anything. This person cannot help the nation. This person cannot put the nation right. Liberia, like I said, is one of the best countries in the world. Whether you believe it or not, you understand? It's a small country. It's one of the best countries. You know, we are very good people. And then I think what we should strive for is for our country to survive. You know, and that's why we promote peace in our country. You know, but so many of them promoted peace. And people that brought war still continue to have the face and fear of discrimination. This is wrong, and we will not sit as citizens of this country. I was in opposition before. I faced this thing before, and then of course I'm in opposition. We'll put check to that.
Wow. And these things happen in the wake of these turbulent times. You know, the economic hardship is very high, and there were people that you may have placed on payroll and so forth here and there, but these are Liberians in the wake of all of these hardships. They have been taking up jobs, and some of them could be angered by that and take matters into their own hands. And you are a man of peace, and if they did support you and they are suffering because they are associated with you, people have been taking up training positions. Whoever associated with you, either directly or indirectly, they have been taking up jobs. These things could anger people and they could take matters in their own hands. What say you to this? Yeah.
Maybe the international community that will remind us to make sure that we don't break the rules and regulations. They are still there. And we have to respect the laws of the Republic. That's what we did. When I was in power, when they tell me that no, this is a tenure position, you cannot move the person until their tenure expires. And so be it. That's the law. We can't break the law. So I hope that the government will take heed. It's important to respect the law of the Republic. We're not a democratic period. So we need to respect the law. All we look for is to respect the law, and that's what we did.
Looking at the common people are losing their jobs at various places as well. Not just only tenure position holders. They are the ones that feeling the pinch the most, so they got nothing.
Maybe when you are angry and you elect the wrong people, thinking that they are the savior, is wrong. You know what I'm saying? We were in opposition before. If you employ poor people that have the minimum, and somebody come to power and believe that because they associate with other people, they have to be taking on job. This is very bad. That's not good. No leader can do that. You know, and what $50 job, $100 job, you mean the government that come to power that came to rescue cannot even give a $50, $100 job, lead a citizen on that job? This is wrong. It's wrong. Everything that they're doing wrong, and we know that. You know, but again, the peace of Liberia is the most important. It's the most important, and that's why we in accordance with the law. You know, this is wrong. People supported the Unity Party. I came to power. I left them there. These are citizens of the country. But you can employ a Senegalese man, and you refuse to employ a Liberian. Is that what it is? No, it's wrong. It's wrong. Everything that they're doing is wrong. Maybe the disrespect is wrong. Breaking our laws is wrong. And the women know that. Waka know that.
Say again.
Waka know that. When we were there, the Waka, we used to go to him, even feel Waka because of his title. You know what I'm saying? Make him comfortable because of the title.
Hello, I'm getting you.
You see what he's doing? You get a lot of gangsters around here and thinking that Liberia in front of gangsters. It's a lie.
But
It's a lie.
you should be concerned as well. Why it is true that you're in opposition, you should be concerned. You also have a responsibility to
Yeah, I want to read on that. Yeah.
Ready has shifted on the government to maintain a peace.
Maybe I've always kept the peace of the Republic of Liberia.
I know. All right.
During any time,
All right, I got that.
I've kept the peace. During President Dota, I kept the peace. Amos Oyota, I kept the peace. Chancellor Oyota, I kept the peace. I have never broken anything in this country. I work for peace in our country, and I'm on record. Even the United Nations know that I work for peace. So I'm not trying to break the peace. What I'm telling you that those people that say they came to rescue us, they are breaking the laws of the Republic, and it is wrong. If you can't see it, it is wrong. It is wrong. Because in the government that I serve, any position was respected. Today, you can say that you're taking the person off because he associated with somebody. No, but you see, we are different. The respect I have for Ellen Johnson said, I kept that respect. And the respect I kept for all, to respect the laws of the Republic. I even work with Ellen Johnson as a peace ambassador. You understand? So, I don't have a issue of keeping the peace of the country. Of course, we are peaceful. But we will not allow people to break our laws and then intimidate people and we just say that will never happen. You know, we never will in opposition. Ellen Johnson, Madam Ellen Johnson, the lady give all the respect because I'm somebody that I respect so much. She did something that we disagreed and we went to her and spoke to her. By the rule of law, you know, we have the right to protest and we protest. We want to Ellen, and she understood that. She came on the table and we talked. You understand? Disrespecting leaders that are traveling and you refuse for them to use the road that they built and Liberia sit up and say, yeah, it's right. No, it's not right. And the Waka man, he was not even president and we give me a VIP all the time traveling. Why you doing this wrong? And you don't need to wake up. Those things are wrong. Some things are wrong. Everyone has to say that. You don't want that change? Why I want that to change? Why I want that to change? Those few people that believe that all the years almost 1 year, they left this country, they wanted to come back because of where they went, they're not feeling water. They think that they can get it like blood and answer the game for a change. That's not what people are changing. What the changes? To break the laws is what the changes do. There will be a period. It will take. But again, as I said to all citizens, and that's what you saw today, in the rain, go to have your program and be peaceful. Enjoy yourself. Be together, recalibrate. Re-give the people confidence. And the people that got to sign Liberians that believe that we were the right group. Yes, I'm not saying that everything was roses. No, but we fought for this country in the place of pandemic. Liberia shine among the great nation. So what are we talking about? You understand? So the disrespect to our citizens is wrong. It's wrong. You know, it's wrong.
And let me say good evening to all of you, wherever you are. It's great joining us tonight right here on this very day. And we are grateful to the Almighty God that we are here beaming with life and that of good health. And with God being on our side, with no fear nor favor, here we are, willing to do according to his mandate. And we are forever grateful to the Almighty God for everything he continues to do for us and with us. And he's standing right by our side in everything that we do. And we trust him wholly that we are here to fear nothing but to wrong the Almighty God. That's the only thing we fear. Wronging the Almighty God. We fear nothing. Fear nobody except doing wrong to the Almighty God. And that's one thing for sure. Yeah. So we have a great deal of respect for people. Don't mistaking our respect for fear. No. Don't ever mistaking our respect for fear. No, we don't fear you. Because you have the respect, you earn it, and so forth. That's how we work out with it. And we are very grateful that we are here together. No matter what it is, we are certainly getting there. And with God, all things are possible. And I can tell you for sure, as we speak, and we are working together for the good of our country, and no matter what the circumstances are, we will continue together. Yeah. And so I think it's good that we are getting there. And with God, all things are possible. You might go back, you got to check your stuff, check your radio. Because I think we're okay here. We are okay here. Hats off and welcome. Thanks to Omen, Simpson, and Team Crown Stopper for being proudly associated with the Face the Issues right here on Kings 88.5 FM. How's up to all of you? How are we doing so fine? These people are interesting people. You know, sometimes I like you, fantastic people. You are fine people. And I always told people that our pastors, some of them have preached for over decades and they still preaching. That's what they sign on to. Do you know why they sign on to that? They are not preaching because they think sin will be eliminated. They are preaching not that sin will go away. No. They are preaching to keep you in a state of awareness as to how to confront sin that you will live with. That's what the preaching is all about. So, because sin will consistently exist, because it will continue to live with mankind, the pastors have signed on, or the Imam have signed on, and said for us, we have chosen the path to consistently preach for those who will see need to say, okay, this thing has brought knowledge to us, and we are able to use this knowledge to confront sin. No, the pastors don't confront sin. No, they provide you the way how. They know how to deal with it. And because they know that it exists, their job is not over. It will continue to be on. And that's the task of us as journalists. People like us who are talk show hosts, we feel the passion, especially when we believe that whatever politicians are doing, it motivates us. It gave us more reason why we are essential and should exist. Yeah. It gave us more reason why we should exist. So as a result, we have jobs. So every time we have something to talk about, it motivates us and it gets us to where we are, especially for those of us who run commentaries. It's a difficult task to run commentaries. Actually, it's not like calling people, asking them questions and so forth. No. For us, the opinion you render should come from a research background because you are speaking with a group of people. I came from a journalism background where I went through all of the lab and everything. I went through schools where you used to be interviewing people. I went to and I talk shows. I don't want to call that talk show because what we're doing now is a real talk show. I went through shows where maybe you invite a guest, the guest comes in, and then you ask the guest a couple of questions. Yes, again, it's research based. Yeah, that one. But this one we are doing is almost like the work of the pastor, where one man is responsible and dedicated and is committed and responsible enough to preach nothing other but a sense. So as a result of that, you got to confine yourself to understanding that you're going to be talking to your audience for maybe pretty close to 30 minutes, 45 minutes. You have to make sense out of it. And you got to think of, because the people you are talking to, they are not fools. The people you are talking to, they are not fools. So you got to know what you're going to preach, how you're going to preach it. Because the certain message you want to send across, that's the most difficult task. Especially, they are advocates. Pastors are like advocates. In fact, they are not like advocates, but they are advocates. So the advocate team, right? And those are things that we do. So we are very grateful to the Almighty God for the energy, the zest, and everything He put in us for us to reach at this level. You know, when I used to be hosting guests on the TBS, and some of you government will feel you see me, but if they want guest hosting tea and making you to look fine, say, I don't know, but I said it's not attributed to me. In fact, there were some friends who thought that because we were on talk shows and then we were hosting guests, that how we managed to live our lives. And God said, Abby, I will take you to another level. I will send you to a place where you host no guests and you still live life. I will tell them that I, God, is the one that providing for you. I will tell them that. And I wonder, since I decided that, look, I'm not interested in hosting guests anymore, but to preach and advocate for the people, I don't know how I'm living now. I don't know. Up to now, I myself still can't get it how I'm managing. That has to be God. Because God has his own way of it. So people who say, oh, you know, they were this, that, yeah, and that, how many I get cars, I'm even riding the best of cars now, and whatever it is, and then people are blessing me, and God is connecting me to people. And I'm very happy, and I'm very happy. So let us continue to serve God with all our hearts. It's not about going to the church. No, it's about seeing your fellow man, you know, and so forth. These my fantastic students, Bobby Natch, yeah, and they are all fantastic students. They all know exactly what it is. Anthony Moses from Wiyala County, hats up to you, boss. And see you always, and you're doing all you can. My brother, let's keep the faith. God is there. God will guide us all. All you can pray for is long fellas. Very good. And it's long life. Sorry, not long fellas. So you pray for long life because the fellas are eating it up already. Anthony Moses, I know they cut you off your fella already. Don't worry. You have to just pray for long life. They will cut the feathers off. Like the United Party people, they are cutting people feathers. Don't worry. They earn as much as they did not touch your life. No problem. In the book of Job, what did God say? Right? And when God and Satan were under their exchange about testing the loyalty and commitment of Job, God said, take every other thing away from Job, and that was the feathers. They were taking away the feathers. He said, you can take away the feathers that you think Job is using to soar in the air, to add he flying like bread. Take away those feathers. The only thing I will not give to you is Job's life. So you can take away the feathers of Job. Take it away and see whether Job will not stay really committed. Because the only thing I will not give you is Job's life. No, I will not give you Job's life. But take away the feathers he's using. Because Satan said, oh, because you gave Job, when I mean feathers, I'm speaking figuratively. Because he said, because you made Job rich, you gain family, you do all those things, and why you committed to him, but you take away all those things and you will not be committed. So God said, okay, let everything go. The winking, slash away everything that Job had. Until you ever even tell you, he said, just cross God one time that. He said, no, it's the Lord who gave him, he has taken. So when the feathers, those were the feathers. In our own saying, what they say, bread don't pray for what? Long feathers. They pray for long life, right? Because in as much as they are living, the feathers will grow. So Job's feathers were taken away, but yet he remained, and God said, it is only the life I can give to you to do anything with. Yeah. You know all of these things that God can put in our head. You don't even know how God can work it out. And I Thomas Sabo say he won't be the class speaker. You see, that is radical mentality in Thomas Sabo. Thomas, who told you say, hey, you see the radical mentality in the class here, and I even come up here to announce who will be speaker or whatever. He just jump up straight, he say, he the class speaker. The self-imposition or regime speaker thing that you're not bringing in this class here, now what we are here for. I will determine who will be the speaker of this class. We'll go to election, people will determine who will be the speaker of this class. And I think for sure, Thomas, you're already disqualified. Because that cool spirit you can't bring here. So we don't let cool spirit people. You feel losing the job already. Even time to run, you will not even be qualified to run. Let me just tell you now, because you go bring cool mentality inside here. You just wake up straight, you say, I'm the speaker in class. Who may you speaker of this class? I haven't determined here who I will be the speaker. There are certain kind of people I can be speaker. You got to reach, yeah, William, I will call you. You got to reach a certain level before I can be you speaker of this class here. That's what they want to call. So we are here. Today is Tuesday. Our cash giveaway continues, people. Let's keep doing what we can. With God, all things are possible. And you nobody in this class here. You are Mr. Nobody in this class here. Who gonna make you SG? And come on, pass away. You make me deal with me. Hey, Kupos, what's up? How's everything? How your government? How is your government? They call it government or government. Okay. When it is not when the government is not about government, they call it government. Where is your government? Yeah. Come on, pass away. How your government? Your government, all right. Oh God. Yeah, anyway, we are getting there, okay, we are certainly getting there. All those who want to be speaker, just what they call realize yourself. That speaker position, we forget. We know how to do it. I will talk with the class prefect, talk with other partners, and we'll see how we can get a class prefect to somebody. The person will really get it, go. Because a class speaker, we want class speaker that anybody can get take from office anytime. So you must get good standing. And that standing there, you must send it to me. Let me see the standing there. I will send the standing back to you. When I finish sending the standing back to you, then I will know. Send the standing that you have to be speaker of this class to me. Then I will see the standing and where the standing. And I know that you have good standing. Then I'll send the standing back to you and you go be speaker. Because the idea is I must be able to understand whether you're able to stand the test of time as a speaker. You must get good standing as a speaker. So that Reggie speaker we're looking for, so you can try and finish. Rosemary Wendy said there are plenty of good mentality people in the class here. All of them will be speaker, but even I know how to deal with that issue. I know how to deal with it. You must get good standing at all. When you get good standing, I will see it. Get good standing and get good relationship with the prof. Get good relationship with me, then I will be you speaker. Because when I be you speaker, we can't forget it. You know what's up for this class here. Anyway, we are certainly getting there. Students, please, man, please share with me 2 videos I want. I'm trying to check if I'm not getting it. I did see them this morning. I need 2 videos. One is the smashing of, you see, the reason I do this openly here so that you can know that you are part of the class and you are helping us with the lecture series. Yeah, so that you can get it. Let me see. We need 2 videos, right? Or the one that has to do with Reggie Kun instructing his security to slap Winston Bladdy's phone and smashing it to the ground. I short clip that was at the time they were trying to break into Yeke Koluba's vehicle with the police officers and all breaking inside. The country are interesting because as a police mayor, police mayor, law enforcement officer, and the officer is there. He said you're breaking it. Officer say you're breaking it. The officer enter inside the main car and say you're being breaking it. Now I don't want to take all the money from inside and put it in my pocket. Brilliant officer. You see, this country is completely a useless country. And no, useless government, not useless country. We are useful people. Because the country are the people. Useless government. And that's why it is. So I saw the policeman entering inside the car to go loot, to go steal. I think it's quite interesting. So I need that video now. And the next video I need is Imam Ali cry. That I'm talking about the short one where you're talking about how people not giving you money again. I'm talking about that short pack. Somebody shared with me this morning. One of my students. Yeah, shared with me this morning. I saw it. And I tried to see whether, okay. UJ, thank you. No, UJ, not for the 2 seconds on. I want the 2 minutes on. The one that the guy in a coat suit is. And okay, yeah, I got this. I will talk about it. And here is it. Where is it? 700. I'm not seeing it. And yeah, I don't want the one that you're doing on TikTok. I just need a raw one like that. I don't need the inscriptions on them. I don't need the inscriptions on them. I just need a raw like that. Yeah, I need a raw. I don't need the inscriptions on it. That TikTok tell what they gotta go right on top of it. I don't need it. No. I seen the police inside the car. However, I see it. I need just the video itself, like that. Students, I know many of you send me videos. Then the one that has to do with how they call it. Is it a 2 police officers? What they call it? The one that has to do with okay, I think that the 2 minutes only. Thank you so much, Chas. Yeah, the 2 minutes one I have it already. I was going to show it to you. Yeah, I have it. So the next one I need is Imam Ali Cry. His short appearance on my brother Clarence show, where he was I'm sorry, so for that short one I need now. Yeah, okay. Yeah, and so I just need a short one on Imam Ali Cry. He did appear, and I did see the video. I want to deal with that man tonight. You can see a face, nothing correct there. But I want to deal with him tonight. You're sorry, then I hear Imam, I hear leader, but you know, you're sorry. I'm not blaming you people. That the play report is said, and what we're about to deal with here on, you know, so yeah, wait. I don't want to what they call whatever it is, let's leave it. And when I get the Imam Ali Cry Una, then the two videos I want to display tonight. I get the two things I want. Only the exact and clear short video. Someone sent me this stuff this morning and I had it. I don't know where it is. Wallow, I don't know, but the Imam who I want to. So I tell you, that Imam I want. Yeah, they the government are interesting government, and I like them for that. They're interesting sort of people, great deal of people. Sam, yes, I'm saying this, and thank you. Why is the Alec crying something? I need the students. You got to give me that quick. Yeah, I want the Imam praying to Allah, and make sure that it doesn't appear here in class, and so we can get onto it. And I hope to get it. Yeah, I've gotten the one I had to do with for. I've gotten the one I had to do with for the break-in, and I've gotten that one that Imam Ali Cry one looking for now. You're telling I got me talk about your own nana. Hey, get ready for me. These people that you know, they look at people that us in the country, they will look us. But they don't know that God using people like us to have the integrity that they don't have. Yeah, God using people like us, and I to really get the integrity, you know, that they don't have. So as a result, since we get it, we'll deal with them on that. Okay, good. All right, thank you so much. I like my fantastic students when I tell them to do things get away fire quick. I like it. It's not bad, thank you. Yeah, I appreciate that. Even students they can be listening. Yeah, I like sharp students. I do think we can deal with here tonight. But I need them one year first. Like the last part of the class day. So anybody who will need class on your business. But the last part of the class day, these two things are very essential. So we put the lessons last. So let's start up with what we have. And star 7 and star 24 hash is what you can use to play tonight. Star 7 and star 24 hash is what you. So we're giving 4,000 up to all of our winners here tonight, and I intend to give it out to 35. And normally when I say I do it, so we're giving it out to about all of you that will be playing out here tonight. Star 7 and star 24 hash. There's a code to play with because today is Tuesday, right? Yeah. So tomorrow is Wednesday, and I will also give you another code for Wednesday. But today is Tuesday, so it's star 7 and star 24 hash. We are certainly getting there. William P. Fessa, he said, watching way there from Lofa County, Bonjaman City, Lofa County, wherever we can brand data. This is all you can do for your country. And when you are in the communities, in the forest region, and areas where you can get data, all I pray that you do, please, for the sake of your country, just attach little aux cable to it, because some of the Bluetooth speakers have aux area. You can get a cable with 20 ends, what they call the aux cable. The aux cable, you get two ends that are the same. Plug in your phone, what they call, just put it down here, the people be listening. You are the radio there for us, yeah. Just put it down, let the people be listening, yeah. And I think it's very important that you do that, just to help the people out, so that they hear these messages. We know exactly people in the counties they want to get us. We may have some challenge so far because we are still boosting out, and I think it will be very much good for all of us. So all of our Muslim brothers and sisters, we are certainly getting there, and I appreciate all of you for your support you're giving over the periods, right? A lot of things are happening currently as we speak. Rachel Kuhn is at Simenko, your regime speaker. He goes to Simenko all the time. He is always there at Simenko. He went to Simenko just now when I was just coming here. Rachel Kuhn went to the general manager of Simenko to go beg for cement, to go beg for money. You see the kind of thing Rachel Kuhn is very useless. Sorry, my friend, brother Kuba Pastor, you know I get respect for you, but they are boss man here, that useless boss man, you know. That is why your boss man has made himself to be. I must admit that Cooper, you haven't shown to me anything here, whatever, but anyway, we are getting there. But your boss man is very useless. This man is flying around from business houses to business houses. He's going here and there collecting money. Now, as we speak, Rachel Kuhn is at Simenko. This is how low this man has gone. This man is practically a very useless human being. Yeah? This man is passing all around. Now as I speak, Rachel Kuhn is at Simenko. Well, you're not from there yet because I was just coming when I saw a car going here, convoy going there. People saw him there. Liberians are seeing you to that kind of place and they say that I was speaking on that kind of time they that working hours, nothing else. What a speaker go do there? What a speaker want to go do this? That's how you been visiting people all over the place. Eh? And something one of our justices said, Kabina Jana, he was speaking through one of the and one thing he said one time, he said, when stupid people learn book, their book can be stupid. That's how it is. So all the people that you see here, so who acting stupid and crazy, the reason they are born looking stupid because they are stupid. You see that and he's right. When crazy people learn book, their book can be crazy because there is nothing now. You crazy, you go learn good thing and enter inside you. Your body has contaminated and what is so the alcohol will be contaminated. So let's say for instance, in this jug of what? Okay, you have a jug of jug, right? Now, this jug here, it has a green dust inside. You took clean water, right? So that the boat that the stupid people now that the clean talking about. So that jug here or the jar here, let me put it anyway. That jar here, it has green dust inside. When you took clean water, you pour it inside the jar. The water turns to what? Green. And a clean water, pure, colorless water. And what you pour inside there? But the water got color. When you taking that water from the jar now to put it outside, now what you will come outside? Clean water again? No. That they see green water because it went through the bottle and the bottle has now made it to look green. The thing that inside the bottle made it green. So as a result, what coming outside and a green you will see. You will not see that clean water that went inside again. That Kabina Jana said, and he's right. When stupid and crazy people go learn book, and that book a good thing, right? When you enter inside their stupidity and their craziness, the thing that will come outside as so stupidness and craziness will come outside. That the scenario I just gave you just now. Book a good thing. Don't mind it. Don't just see the green glow passing around. The thing that inside them is stupidity. The thing that inside them passing around are craziness. So as a result, when they take clean book, they put it inside their stupid minds or their crazy minds. And then the thing that coming from inside there now, the thing that will come from inside them will go outside, what you will see. So Kabina Jana is right when he said, when crazy people, or when crazy or stupid people, he always said that, when crazy or stupid people learn book, their book can be stupid. That's how it is. So I just want for you to know all of those things. So you all learn all of that. Tomorrow I wish you all of the best. Augustus said you're taking over District 17, 20. I wish you all of the best. Yeah, you can take it. You can take it. I think what you got there. So I just want for you to know all of those things. And those are good examples that you can know. So now all of us who went to school to learn, we are sound. Though the book thing that enter inside us is sound, but when it coming from inside us, the thing that inside on sound because what? Our body itself that our book entering is already bad off. So anything that comes from inside us, finish, is done with. Nothing sound you can get from inside. Now why you see here so? Some of them are that both people need nothing. Now why you see here so? The people who said they were clever. Now here you see so. So that is why it is. So those are some of the things that you know. And a lot of things are happening, especially where we are getting as a people. And I'm calling on my big brother Cole Bangalu. I honestly at the Ministry of Youth and Sports today. The casual workers they tried attacking him there today. They tried to attack them because they said it worked. In fact, they called the casual workers back for some of them to work during the National County Sports Meet. The National County Sports Meet. So they wanted their money, and so they're not getting it. They put one and dirty in the front area. And Henry Yonton, my friend and brother, who were there before but moved from there when Unity Party there, they said Henry Yonton said that if they put us there, you will walk over there with car. They said the other people slap here, yeah. But all of those things, Henry Yonton, you have to calm down. You know you're a man. Yeah, you calm down. Those things, you don't make stupid. I know you can be under pressure and what may happen. You got to be careful how you talk to these people. And the stress you put yourself in to say you're coming back into government. A lot of people will say about you. You got to be very careful. Ko Bangalu, you have to be very careful too, dealing with the people you are dealing with. There were strange things that happened during the National County Sports Meet. Right? So Ko Bangalu decided to outsource the ticketing aspect of the county sports meet. And his deputies, most of them said that they were not part of it. So what his deputies did, they decided to print their own tickets. They printed their own tickets because they said, "Oh, Bangalore unilaterally outsourced the ticket to certain group outside." What they mean outsourced is that the administrators are going to print the ticket, but you went and took it and give it to a different company to print the ticket on behalf of the ministry that they outsourcing there. So they said he did it, Jimmy did it. When I said about so as a result of that, some of them decided to print their own ticket. So when they carry the ticket, they say, "Oh, now the ticket," and the minister will even offer and say that the ticket is for the country because they're pushing their own ticket for you to go into. Look at the funny thing that will happen. Everybody else, you got to work together as a team. You got to work together as a team. It's very much essential that you do those things and work together as a team. It's good for all of us, you know. And I we think with God all things are possible. So let me just say that one in passing, right? So let's say that one in passing, and then we go by our business to the next issue, and which is here. I'll tell you the two things I keep it in last. Yeah, and the two things I keep it in last. I know all the students are posting things there, but my friend and brother Jeremiah Pierre say that the bureau was formed in the 1940s. I know that. Yeah, I don't have to say. You know, he was speaking it to with confidence. He said, "Look, I don't want to wear our country. Our friend there, some of them in the 60s. Now, when they were beginning their independence, what they call they are looking better now. But what about that bureau? Well, for way in 1940s, you know, I do that. You know, they stress too much for my brother then. You know, most of the things that happen here, they stress too much. When they stress for you too much, you can just say anything. And I watch Jeremiah Pierre was saying down there, so you can just say anything because the stress not easy on him. Yeah, no, the tension, you know, yeah. But again, it's in the 40s. No, Jeremiah Pierre now way in the 20s. Yeah, in the 18th, not in the 19th, not in the 19th century, in the 18th. Now where we were, in the 18th, yeah. 1822, something like that. So you got to call yourself. So you know, *799 *24# is the dashboard, and you can play with that. There's a code. You can play with that, and then you'll be able to win your 4,000 tonight. I will try to do that. So that's one thing I'm just trying to say in passing. The next thing I want to say is that it is now confirmed that Joseph Walker did not speak down there. It is confirmed. Joseph Walker did not speak there. Because I talked with somebody from Ethiopia. Joseph Walker did not speak there. He didn't. He was incapacitated to speak. He couldn't walk to speak. The kind of protocol he wanted, the people couldn't afford that because they couldn't give him preferential treatment. They believe that everybody went under their sound. They believe that every other person who went down there is sound. So they're not going to give any president preferential treatment. So if you Liberian people decided to put a wheelchair president there, they're not going to provide a wheelchair for the president to go on the stage. No, they're not going to do that. They don't have protocol officers going to be trained to dealing with that. And secondly, most importantly, when the president travel, their security cease to operate behind them from the moment they enter because it is that country, that state security, that is responsible for the security of that president. So as a result, at those kind of gatherings, they have secret service and people responsible for all these presidents. So your security not going to be standing behind you for you to be drinking water, shake people's hand. Who then hand there except to shake? Nobody hand there to shake. So you are not going to shake anybody's hand. That's the problem. The next thing there is the reason why they forced Joseph Walker to go because they know he's not okay. You could see that Joseph Walker was frail during the Independence Day celebration. That was a stressful moment. But if Joseph Walker had not gone, we would have reminded them that when Joseph Walker took over power, instead of Joseph Walker going to the AU for the first time the way Muhammad did, Muhammad just took over. Muhammad, the first time going there, because he just took over, he had to make his first meeting. So the police welcome him. You know why they welcome Joseph Walker? Because Joseph Walker has outlaid his usefulness. He has outlaid his entry into the AU. Because the time he won, and that gathering of the AU summit in 2024, it was the first summit that Walker was supposed to have attended, but because he was sick, he didn't go. Now, the second one, he wouldn't have gone, but because of the kind of bomb that people are all getting in this country, now we're coming to say, you see that the second time again, Joseph Walker not going. And these are statutory travels. Those are statutory engagements. When we statutory engagements, as a president, these are things that Liberia signed on to. These are protocols that Liberia signed on to. These are conventions that Liberia signed on to. These are institutions that Liberia signed on to. So it's statutory for the president to make these travels. These are the necessary travels that the president has to make. But if you are not going again, it will be a serious problem. Right? So that is why they force him to go. They say, Papa, when you go, you know important. The first time you didn't go again, they say you were looking sick. So this time they go, the idea you will sit down, and then the Minister of Foreign Affairs will deliver a speech for him. But that speech was not delivered at the platform that meant for presidents, especially when the president is present. So the foreign minister went different place and did it. They just get ready, they send it to the journalist. Then you say, "Oh, polish it, Joseph Bogafi addressing it." So the journalist then to grab it, they go to polish it, Joseph Bogafi, you know, and Joseph Bogafi addressing the people. And then the journalist then publish it, say Joseph Bogafi addressing the people. So those are the fake things that they are on, and they are not too smart to maintain these kind of fake postures. They are not too smart because we are smarter than they do. They will say when crazy people learn book, they are book and be stupid. They are book and be crazy like it is. So I want to book because we're smart. So when the book enter inside us, the things are coming from inside. Because the way the book, if I the book can even sharply inside or correct. Then when you can just clear, then you just go outside with Google thing and hide and work with us. So that's what it is, right? So they're not too what they call. So as a result, when smart decision enter inside, it's like go outside, it become power. So that's what it is. Yeah. So we are very grateful and that it is now clear that Joseph Boakai did not. So we know that we have an incapacitated president to represent us out there. So that one is glaring now. We can look at that, right? Because we challenged them to send a video. They didn't send it until we had to contact somebody in Ethiopia who attended, especially a friend of mine from Ghana who accompanied Mahama. He had to say that, no, we didn't see the Liberian president speak. He said that. We didn't see it. I said, but did he not sit and speak at the occasion? He said, no. He didn't sit anywhere. He didn't speak there. Yeah. And so I think it is clear now. I just wanted to tell you where we are getting with some of this information so that you get to understand them, right? Let me just say something in passing about the asset recovery. I didn't want to give it credence, but I know many of our audience out there, you know, the part that people noted for lying. So the gracious write something that you're talking about when they say, oh yeah, Finabolo then losing. No, it is not about Finabolo then losing it. Finabolo then already won their case by the court telling these people to return the people car because the procedure they were using was wrong. But Finabolo then they didn't stop there. They went to challenge the constitutionality of Joseph Boakai setting up the asset recovery. They said if you want to get the people cars and things, then the procedure through which you are doing, the court dealt with that one ever since. They said the way they were just standing on the road, grabbing people car, all kinds of things. How you will not get evidence? You just grab somebody's car. It is evidence that leads you to suspicion. You must get evidence before you suspect somebody. When you don't get anything, you just jump up because election what it was. So they said now they are going to be end while they are Martin said he said he's going to be investigating that. But you needed to do investigation and have full-fledged evidence before you even start arresting people. You don't just do it like that. You got to get a lead. What is that lead? Nothing. You just got ready and say, oh yeah, that's John, yeah. So all the car then you get at the country money. What kind of uselessness that? That was complete foolishness. That one was settled ever since. So the one that the court dealt with today is Finane Akon said that Boakai does not have the constitutional authority to have set up an asset recovery that would give them that authority that they have to do XYZ. So I'm looking for the ruling from the court in relation to that. I want to see the full ruling. But on the issue of the constitutionality, the court said yes, the president has the constitutional authority. Now, the procedure they want to use, which of course was challenged first, which was wrong. That procedure, they got to now redefine their procedure, how they get these things. You can't just jump in people property and things. So those are the kind of things. But again, Nigeria is a lawless country. What is sound will happen in this country? So you know about the problem. Oh yeah, we respect the law, and of course the Supreme Court. You celebrate the Supreme Court when you are operating a lawless government. So anything that operates in your favor is law. Anything that operates against you is not a law. Is that why you people look at law to be are the sound people? Like you say, you people say you're sound people. Is that your understand life to be? Wow, you're very much interesting people. Anyway. With God, all things are possible, and we'll certainly get there. And I think it's good. And we think for sure with God, all things are possible, and we'll certainly get there. So I just wanted to clear that part that they're flying around with. Should they be even celebrating lawful things in this country when they are breaking all of the laws in this country, even if it were all the way around? So, and I don't think it's necessary for them to even be celebrating it. Yeah, I don't think it's necessary. They are not supposed to be celebrants to that. They are not supposed to be celebrants to that. So we think for sure they are telling it wrong. Now let's look at the other lawless thing that you're doing. You're celebrating the Supreme Court's opinion on issue relating to asset recovery. Then let's go again. There's a same Supreme Court. Gregory Coleman, the Justice Minister, Seri Tyler, the three of them combined. Seri Tyler is Minister of Transport, Justice Minister is the Minister of Justice, Gregory Coleman is Police RG. The three of them combined, they decided to do business with these Lebanese people who are Hezbollah people and of course criminals. They be in this country and they want to take our license plates contract, to manage our license plates contract. They be in this country when we are giving power. When the guy decided to challenge it, we are not breaking law. So he said, no, the traffic management, why your car, you're bringing, and we're not interested in people giving us baits. No. Because Gregory Coleman and that of Chris Massaquoi, they started that thing ever since. They started that thing ever since, and then they brought out traffic management group and said they want to be responsible to them bring suffering on the Liberian people. That's why you see Kiamen, they carry the vehicle registration up, they carry license price up, they carry everything up, so that Gregory then will get their cut in it. So all these things that are going on here that you see happening here, so all the people are getting their shares at the expense of the Liberian people. So the Liberia traffic management here, they decided to use this traffic management group as their cash cow that will be vomiting money on them all through. So they are imposing that group on the transport sector. But the NDMC decided to challenge it and went to the Supreme Court. Because they are already writing letter and saying that the NDMC cutting from so and so, they should go, the Justice Minister is part of it. And we are hearing that group recently gave all three of them $7 million. You don't understand that? So you will know how many people getting back. These are the people that brought cars. They say they get cars and then they give to police. Then they're using money to bribe our public officials. You will know what they come and get out of you in this country. You see how wicked these people are? So if these people, one is alleged though, but again, some of these things we are still investigating and we will do. If these people are collecting the money, they're imposing people. They get ready to talk our transport sector that is under the government of Liberia. They took that whole sector and gave it to the Lebanese people and say traffic management people should be able to deal with it. You know, first when you go do your vehicle registration, what kind of caption you need to see the Ministry of Transport, Division of Motor Registration, blah blah blah, right? When you see the current paper that they have, that's why the Supreme Court coming out with its ruling on day before yesterday. The Justice in Chimba, and saying that these people are prohibited and that the previous group is responsible to do these businesses and they should do it. Today, the same people that are celebrating asset recovery opinion, they are violating and they are allowing the traffic management people to say issue license plates and do vehicle registration as we speak. I will give you evidence to that tonight. I have the evidence right here with me. These people are very lawless. They are very, 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 very lawless. They collected money from the people, over 7 million allegedly from the people, and it is that money that to get it back now that's a problem. So they are imposing that they will do the vehicle registration and get license plates and everything, and that the other people should not function. And the company that they going against the Liberian company, then they get Lebanese guys who may have some ties to Hezbollah, those terrorist group and they come in this country and you're giving it to them for them to manage it. That's terrible, right? We get clean Lebanese people who do Google businesses here. They are Liberian. They take on to us. They are here. We know their grad group. But the other group then are talking about here, they are the Hezbollah group then that get tied to you. These are the terrible people in this country and they want to take our lesson so that they will post security video and they be tracking you all over. Like people like us, what they're trying to do now, they will track us and know where we are. Because when they grab April, we know how they will be killing people in this country. When you are drowning, they won't kill you. They will get you lesson play that they will track you back to kill you. That's how they can operate. So these people, that what they came for, that what they are able to do. That's terrible. We can't. Why should we be giving our security lesson plays and security feature related issues? That's why the country takes siege of it. And the country has to manage it. Right? So let's come to the opinion of the Supreme Court in relation to this, which of course I want for you to get. And fast. All right. So let me. What did this? Any guys will kill me in the station here. When you want to call them, they will kind of do all kinds of things. Gosh, these guys will kill me in this country. Anyway, let me try to create a link for this. And okay. Yeah, sorry. You got it. I want to show you something, but let me try to link it fast to this so that we can get there. God bless us. You don't worry. We are certainly getting there. All right. So there is it. You see, these guys are not smart. They are rogues. They are celebrating asset recovery while they are violating another Supreme Court opinion. That's what they are doing. I will come to the Imam crying and you don't worry. I'll get it ready for him. I'll get time for him. There is a traffic management. You see here? Our whole vehicle registration something. I got my car vehicle registration. Sorry, I didn't bring it. You see here? The application at ADSO. What is the date here? The Supreme Court came out with an opinion and prohibiting them from doing business. And in there, they're supposed to stop. There is February 18. There is the traffic management, Liberian traffic management, what you see at the top. The Liberian government logo. The Liberian government lesson plate or lesson letterhead that we used to see. That used to be there. Ministry of Transport. Division of road, I don't know what, blah, blah, blah. We not seeing it there. You see here, Liberian traffic management. MV application form. Motor vehicle application form. That is there so. You apply to them. When we go for our licenses, let's say for instance that the government of Liberia wants to outsource the passport. Will they give me a form that I will fill in? And then say, yeah, but no, we don't do that. We not going to, because the idea is once you outsource it, then that institution takes siege. And what they are doing, this is what they are doing. You see the traffic management, when did it happen? February 18, today, they are still carrying on registration. One day before yesterday, the Supreme Court, the Justice in Chamber prohibited them. They are carrying on vehicle registration, collecting money from people. Yeah. Right here, there's a violation they are carrying on. But the see United Party people are celebrating asset recovery. When they are seeing government is violating the Supreme Court's opinion and saying that these people are not supposed to do business because they have terrible money for this country. I don't know what the court said, but these people that go holding them back because they are very terrible. For people to be spending 7 million on 3 officials of government, allegedly. And then they come up, they giving cars. They tell you, say, we're giving cars to the police. Why not interested to get someone that will be spending all this money? You know how long they be in this country? These are the people that will be killing people all in the street. They are supposed to get a feature on your car, and so for they grab you, they kill you. That's what they are doing. These are terrorists. These are people associated with terrorists. And that's what they do. So the government being so greedy. You think the people they can we are way? You always say we have people who are greedy, the days that year, they dare not come we are way. We are saying no. We can't. We have a contract that our company, there's a company that signed to give us license plates. That is what it is. And even that somebody that signed that they get a contract to. Say you couldn't see any form that you could see MGMC vehicle registration application. They never took away the government of that because we did not outsource the image of our country to them. We said, you bring the license plates and get it. It will be there. The vehicle, all you do, you procure the license plates and bring it. But these people there, they are taking the Liberian traffic management. Could you imagine? They are owning our entire traffic management issue. They are owning it and putting it on their lesson, their letterheads. That's why you see all the vehicle registration prices are going up now. That's how terrible these people are. The Seli Tyler, our justice minister that we have now, Oswald Twelve, who is a sound disappointment to all of us who are having high esteem. Is very much a huge disappointment. And Gregory Coleman, the businessman, who does business in human trafficking, business in drug trafficking, business in vehicle registration. Everything you see, Gregory Coleman is part of it. Everything you see, that money, he's inside it. And that's how they are creating. These people are violating. February 18, today, right? Today's the 18th. They are still carrying on the process. They haven't halted. Send it to hell with the court. Let them go on. Now what you see here, so all these things they are doing it. Then here, you see here, renew vehicle registration application, the Bureau of Traffic Management. They are there. You see there? You see there? These people are doing this. This is the government of the Republic of Liberia, February 18. The person want to pay their money and all. You see there? The person want to pay their money. Pay money there. The person want to pay money. You see that? So the people who celebrating that the new Sunday they say again, they will give you this vehicle license. You see, owner details. They put everything there. You see what they're doing? You see all these. These are the terrible people we have in this country. But God is God, and God will deal with them one by one. And I can tell you, they are celebrating and saying that no, I'm kind of volume you. I don't tell you, I'll show you volume. I'm showing you a video here. So that is what's happening. They are violating the laws. They are telling the people to continue with the vehicle registration. So the drivers' union, they care right about what I expect for you to do in this country is to grab those human beings there who are Hezbollah people. They place their business at a right to complex, right before reaching complex, that whole compound that they play there. You need to, look, there are times you need to stand up for yourself. I saw images, videos. I saw stores from videos and stuff, and I saw it from America, and it's trending. It's trending all over. It's trending all over. The video is trending, and I'm seeing it always. And I saw it, and I saw Americans standing up to Donald Trump as to whether for justifiable reasons or so forth. No, I'm seeing protests staged all in the streets. These people are not waiting for 2028 for them to say, well, wait, yeah, Donald Trump, what they call no, because it's affecting them now, and they are standing up now. And you know the unique thing I saw about it? They started feeling their pain and raised the issues. What did you see next? The Democrats started coming in. You see the Democrat person speaking, because it is the citizens that have to raise the issue. If you, the ordinary citizen, raise issue in this country and start to go in the streets and say we want this X, Y, Z, you think Georgia will sit down here in a corner and see the interest of the Liberian people themselves? They are rising up and standing up to the issues. Because the citizens that take the lead, then the politicians will follow, because the politicians are looking for where they can speak. The citizens got to take the lead, and that's what you see in America happening now. The citizens are taking the lead, and the Democrats are showing their faces to speak in the interest of the people against their political opponents. But certain people must take the lead. It's not the Democrats themselves. So you're expecting this country for we have to wake up to cancel protest and say, oh, you're starting vehicle registration thing that you're doing. Then you'll get ready to jump inside. No, that will be inciting people. The public should be aware of anything that hurt them from day one. They're supposed to know about it. Tomorrow you'll jump all in the street. We will not sit there and say, make any statement. We will out to tell me whether you support you or you not support you. You got to make that statement. Politicians will start speaking. Politicians will start speaking. But I'm saying now, you're going to call it. Jonathan even spent quite one more year said the people in the street protesting. In La Brea say, you're getting one more. You're getting 9 days. You're getting one. But it's in the man doing it affecting you today. Somebody else say, oh, you're waiting for 2023 or 2026 or 2029 or 2028. All the things that you're talking about that. It's not about that. You got to stand up. Look, I started speaking against Abraham Darrell Dillon at the time you were still celebrating Abraham Darrell Dillon, and I said he was going to be useless. I started speaking against him because I knew him. I started saying that when people are saying, hey, all the things that you do, people want to call you, yes, people say all kinds of things today. Why are the people? They have decided to join me today. And they're all condemning Abraham Darrell Dillon. When Joseph Walker brought in power, we have started dealing with Joseph Walker from day one. Today, the number is going up. Stanton then joining. And the former Auditor General, most of your people that are joining us now today, That is what God can do when you have a resolve and you have a purpose and you have a mission. God can always never make you shame. You see where we are today? So you sit down, you think that CDC got to wake up and say, oh yeah, that will know. You wake up your own thing and hear CDC position. If CDC will give you the backing, you got to stand up for yourself. The drivers, you got to stand up. You don't allow that kind of government to be what they call mumuting and all over. You get ready and tell you, we the drivers, civil society, what they call, we're not going to allow this to happen. In the wake of the crisis and the government is violating, no driver will do SYC or try it. We will go slow. I know sometimes they full business and stomach business people and what they call nobody driving. And when I say nobody driving, you don't expect any vehicle to be in the street. Any vehicle, police can be assigned everywhere. That nonsense that they on there, graduate come by police. You grab any police, graduate police, because I know graduate get one of police. You identify me as graduate police. You grab them, you deal with them. Graduate get one of police, and we get some police people who are against the kind of reckless thing that graduate on. They are professional people. They don't want to be ruined by the antics of our regime. They don't want to be seen that they are regime person. They are state security and they want to leave it that way. They are professional people and they want to leave it that way. No matter what kind of government that comes to power, they want to remain professional and leave it that way. They are there. Then the graduate group there. For them, they don't care. They get ready to go down. Whatever it is, graduate tells them to do, that's what they do. And that is bad. So please, these people are violating, and I would like to inform you Liberian people, those of you vehicle people, that these people are violating. The Supreme Court has said that no, we should go back to where we were, and they said we're taking an appeal. Yeah, we're taking an appeal. It matter. So these are things that are happening in this country as we speak. These people are Hezbollah. These are terrorists. Because I don't know what kind of money, where they got their money from, that they go back and then they say they're giving it to people, doing all of those things, and these people are terrorists. Very good. So we don't want to deal with foreigners who have association or relation with terrorists. We don't want that. So let's come on to what happened at the legislature today. So we are here. 17 minutes, right? Keep playing your cash giveaway. Star 799 star flash. Let me play you this video. Fantastic video. I'll play it for you so that you see it. I'll play you this video now as we speak. All right, so there's a video. Where is it? Okay. There's a video.
So this is what you see happening. 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 This is what you see happening. This is an attack on the journalists. This is an attack on the media. This is the security. This officer was the same person who stopped me. This officer was the same person who hit on me when we were passing the office. This is the officer who is assigned with. He's assigned with. This officer is assigned with Honorable Richard Fu. You see, he damaged the journalist Fu. He damaged the journalist Fu. So they're using. So this is using the trail. To score, and by the time they want to enter in the car, so you see the damage to enter and by so this vehicle belongs to and it was ordered. It was an order that Honorable Richard Fu ordered that they should remove this car and postpone it for. So you see it, so open it. So you see it, you see through. So you see them, you see through all the. So you see the police. You see the police trapping us, using force on us. So you see the police hitting on us, using force. Were forcefully entering by security officers on instruction by Honorable Rachel Nabeku. So you see them hating on journalists, damaging journalists' films, and other things.
Alright, so you saw it for yourself. It's on live screen, and then you see it for yourself. This is the Liberia we have today. This is the Liberia we have today. This is the kind of Liberia for which they were insulting people like us and wanted us dead. This is the kind of Liberia under Joseph Walker, the most disorganized man ever. Down him, these are the reckless conducts that are going on. Today, Jacob Coliver had gone because they said they're going back to session. And as far as we are concerned, the speaker is still Jonathan Fonati Kofa. And most importantly, Sam Kofa was not using that car parking lot. Jacob decided to go park his car there. Reject her about it to where they were having their session. They said they're not using the Capitol building. This is the part now. They said they're not using the Capitol building. Said they even bust the office. For the time they spoiled that office. Reject her going inside there yet to be passing around there. They just will spoil everything. They woke up, they said they're going to have their section and then they're passing around. I don't know what Reject in the office or so forth, but that did it. They are not having section there. Reject heard it that Jacob Coliver is in his parking space. Reject told the people say are going there. The people drove in at the Capitol building and instructed the police to bust the place. The police sent for one Capitol man, Capitol who get the drain machine. That the guy that came and then the police they're preventing people instead of preventing this guy from carrying on this conduct and breaking into someone's vehicle. The police is sitting there and providing security and allowance for the breaking in of somebody's vehicle. I'm telling you, security sector, they get something there unlawful orders. They get lawful orders and they get unlawful orders. When Saka decided to tell people, say, oh yeah, we are administration, that officer did not execute it because it was unlawful order that you were arrested on lawmaker or SYZ on the grounds of it. No, you couldn't have done that. The police did not do it. Those were professional police or we are administration. Who told you there were not people in we are government that were giving bye-bye order to police officers to execute? There were times but these police officers they stood up for themselves. But because the police officers know that their boss man, Gregory Coleman, is reckless. And he has given them instruction that anything the majority block tell you people to do that what you should do. It was under that same instruction that they decided to flunk Luther Collins. They beat Jacob Coliver, them fuck on them, they beat them, those police people flunk them on the grounds of it. So other people were still carrying on their same duty. Because the mandate has been given long that anytime these people tell you to flunk anybody and do anything, you do it. That was Gregory Coleman and the Justice Minister's mandate and support to these majority block people. I was there seeing it in front page African newspaper. They can talk about how they recall the two police officers and to investigate them. Investigate them for what? And now you want to investigate police officers for carrying on lawful act? Unlawful act? Is this now? The big people in the order that Gregory and the Justice Minister gave? Yeah. The Justice Minister, he has said that whatever you people want, you do it. It is the same Justice Minister that said they will break into people's office. So the Justice Minister can get that order. What different you expect the police people to do? To break into a car? Is there anything? No. And immediately they did that today. Who got in a car? He went back for a session because he came meaning to break in Yeke's car. My people, we are only bringing these things to your attention so that you can be the judge. Whether if the people say people like us were supporting George Weah, whether we were there and supporting the wrongs or supporting the wrong person, or George we have did a lot of wrong things that we supported, versus their time now. They that claim that everything we was doing was wrong. Today, where are they? The lawlessness of this country has reached its height. The reason they will do that is because they don't respect the court existence. They believe that they don't have to go to court. Take the law into your own hands. Because if a justice minister who's a lawyer is telling the layman and tell them say you do anything you want to do. So as a result of that, who will do what? The police will not be scared. When somebody busts into somebody's office or car or whatever without their consent, now who is supposed to go to? Now the police. Now the police are supposed to institute arrest. Then are the police people doing it right there? Is the police the courthouse? In honor our laws. Were you to even go anywhere, whatever it is, and the police went there and saw that that house is locked, the police will tell you, say, let us go to court. Then the court gave order, then we, the police people, will be the last resort to see to it, to touch anybody's property, either in their absence or presence to effect it. It is only the court that can determine that, not the police. Do you know what it called search and seizure warrant? It is the court that need to give you that before you brought into somebody's property. What they call search and seizure warrant, you got to go to the judge. The judge has to sign on it and say, yes, I authorize it before you can enter into anybody else. So for the police to even enter into somebody to go back, you need search and seizure warrant, especially when it's needed. So the police is standing right there with nothing. You are busting somebody's property in the form and faction of it. Is this the kind of country that we have ever wanted or we yearn for? No. It is too disappointing. Let's leave that and then come to the bishop, the Imam. Right? I just thought to share that with you people. There are a lot of things on the plate that we can talk about. So today I was shared this because I was not following Clarence. I was attending to other matters. I was attending to other matters. This is the Imam I talked about day before last night. And let me try to show him so that you get it.
You don't get any public advice for the president.
Look at his
Public
face.
advice?
It's
Do the work of the Liberian people?
So
Like, Imam, like, you don't get any
you're listening to Imam cry or conflicted and useless to his own community in terms of representation as a chief Imam. You're listening to him and listen to him well. I don't want to play a past clip or whatever it is. I don't care to go into the past, who Imam cry here, whatever it is. Listen to him. Listen to him deflecting himself integrity wise. Taking air from inside himself integrity wise. I told you, we don't just talk about people in vain. This man is completely useless to the Islamic community as we speak. He has lost everything. And he said we acknowledge it in part of it, and I will tell you that. Don't listen to him. Listen to him. He took up job, and he will tell you why.
public advice for the president.
Public advice that he should do the work of the Liberian people?
Like, Imam, like, advise that.
Listen.
I'll let Clarence for this one. Is that Imam? So all the things that have been in the country that advance there. I thought when people asking you questions in a way of situations. So Clarence is asking this question for the backdrop that there are a lot of events or activities unfolding in the country. The breaking of the rule of law, every other thing. Then Clarence asking you, what advice do you have? This Imam who used to be a firebrand Imam, he's sitting down here today with both feet falling inside his head, and he has eaten it enough, and he's there sitting. Instead of him pinpointing and saying, I'm calling on the president, I will advise the president to respect the rule of law. There are specific issues. You think Clarence was just asking a question? To just say, what advice do you have for the president? This man has been in power over a year now. You are advising him now. What will you advise him about? Does he really need advice? Yes. Okay, so what advice do you need to grade him? He said, we're advising. Listen to his advice. Like Imam knew. That these people that Imam,
You don't get any public advice for the president?
Public advice that he should do the work of the Liberian people.
That Imam that advise there.
Listen now.
Imam cry, you all know.
Listen, I'm talking. Do the work of the Liberian people. He should be mindful of his legacy. What he leaves behind. Because most of the time, we are carried away by current realities and politics and forget that we live the same. He's the oldest president I think Liberia has ever elected. He should be mindful of that. And expectation from the people is therefore very high.
Okay.
Because you keep hearing people say you have 42 years experience in government, etc. So natural expectation is very high. So I want him to continue to have this at the back of his mind. I'm the oldest person ever elected president in this country. And the people expect me to do much better than other people who have a little less experience than I am. And I think this is advice that I can give to him.
Now all Imam crying, not about it. Jesus, you can see the conflicted nature in him. You see, these people, they don't have integrity. When we telling you, look, their boldness and their courage in your seeing us here so that we have. That the same courage and boldness that what we use when we was in power. You know, one time, the former first lady, she met people whom she shared with some stuff and say, do you know what I like about these guys? They are very bold. They love their country. Even when we was in power, we criticize things that we thought were not. Who led a protest to about Chama Musu? Who led the protest? Who were people that led the protest? Your answer, who were people that led the protest? And were against death. The United Party compromised today and decided to set the woman free. Who led the protest? And all we were the government agency we went to. It was not an agency on Georgia. Yeah? Was it not an agency on Georgia? Now, let me tell you something. There were things we told the former president and we were blunt with them. For us, it was not like we told she did it. No. There were things we told the former president. While it's true that you have good heart for the country, we didn't negate that. But the courage that people like us get, people like Imam crying there, they don't get it. They don't get a pinch of it. You see what he says now about the president, you must think about his legacy and the expectation of the people that they had crying. With all the things that are happening here, that the only advice you get, that you must think about his legacy, yes, because he does not want to condemn. He does not want to see being somebody who is condemning Bwaka because he thinks he will lose his job. That's right. There's a man. That man me of hearing a check for Kuma County. What are they going? Archbishop Marco Pakala friends and what are these people going? You see the kind of people, the remnants of you people. Look at the man's face. Look at this man. They think the man talking here does it resemble an advanced honor and administration are operating in this form and fashion? If your child went they bought into you, Imam crying, and they say the child passing and they say, please advise your child. Will you advise the child? He said, think about your legacy, think about your name. You say, no, my child, I advise you to stop stealing, stop insulting BB people, stop doing this, go to school. Be specific about what you are advising them about. But the child will my child think about your future in the expectation of we the parent there were very high. You just leave it like that. You're not specific about what are those pieces of advice and what specific you want to talk about. He says, I'm thinking about your legacy. It is like Imam, Chief. You know, you have people that will respect in this country. You know, the Muslim community, these are people that I respect. I can allow Imam. Who when you know, when I was doing my Sunday morning words of motivation, they used to come, the Imam and would listen to that show. There's one out in Tuporo, somewhere around Benson Clinic, they used to come to me and say, hey, though we are Muslims, but the way you talk, we really appreciate it. There are people, these are people. But Imam, crying, he's too conflicted. Listen to him. Let's go further. It's not all the way. That the advanced part there, right? Let's get to the next part. We're not doing all, we'll do some.
Do you think your appointment on the MPA ball is changing your perspectives on the way you speak out, on the way you used to speak out on national issues?
You continue to say.
Is it tying you down?
You continue to say, and I continue to tell you I have been speaking. You don't expect me to speak like some so-called honorable people to be insulting people.
Okay.
I've never done that.
I'm not even asking you to do that either. I will be disappointed if you insult it.
I've never done that. So when I tell you that I spoke on asset recovery, that was before the appointment. When I tell you that I spoke on corruption in high places and how to deal with such things, that the media did not cover, yes, I was on the board.
You see how he lied? This man said that he spoke on things that the media did not cover. At the time he was speaking against we are owner, he used to call the media to it. How is it possible now that you are sitting at the board of MPA and then in this country that we know Imam Ali Cry, you who supported Joseph Waka, that you will speak about corruption in the media and cover it? What kind of lie that a big mayor is on this? What kind of irresponsible and reckless statement coming from this man? You will say that. You see how he's lying? He gets over, I spoke on it 1 year and then the media did not cover. Okay, when you used to be speaking on we are administration, did you not use to inform the media because you wanted for people to hear it? You wanted it to be on record. So you always want to, I expected you to sit in that studio and say, Clarence, why will you be sitting here and asking me this question? I have press conference the last time. I called OKFM there. Ask your guys at OKFM, he say the media did not cover. Because you lied, there was no statement. Ali Krayi is a blatant and conflicted imam. If you people still love your religion or whatever, you kick this man out. He's not working at all. How is it possible that you will say that kind of critical thing and for the Muslim, you are a leader in the Muslim community? You will speak. They say the media not cover it, that means you're irrelevant. You have lost essence. You can't. The same way I open it and you put him on there, you see what you can do now, I can't put you inside. Because I really have a great deal of respect, especially when the Muslim community, because these people, they are business oriented, and I must admit that most of the Muslim people, they are business oriented people, whatever it is. They don't care about. So I just thought that Ali Krayi will understand that he has to set up. For you to not put a set there and then I've been talking about the media did not cover. Oh, how did the media cover it then on our administration? You always wanted to put. There is no statement that a pastor or head of a church will have to make that goes to the heart of the nation that they will not want for the media to cover, or the media is not covering it. You say that there. OKFM is one of the stations that you very much affiliate with. So if you are sitting down there and then you telling Clarence Jackson that you made a statement that Clarence did not cover, you did not just make that statement. You are a liar, chief. Sorry to say. And let me be blunt with people. The both of you having you are having him.
Let me clear.
Now respect you.
Another reason, I told you 2 reasons. Another reason is because we are citizens of this country. I think there are people who think that maybe we are something like second-class citizens, and so there are certain things that we shouldn't be part of. For ages in this country, Christian religious leaders have been on boards of public corporations. It has never been an issue. People start to make an issue only because an imam is on the board of NPA, and that's precisely why we decided to go.
So what difference do you make in the Muslim community? So I agree. Christians are being on boards. But I agree. This is a different religion we're talking about here. Maybe in a Muslim religion, in the Islamic faith, doing that is not what you're believing. Not because your fellow Christians are doing it, you gotta go do the same thing. What difference do you make? They say, oh, Christians are there, and so what, that's why okay, I agree that you even when there's not a bad thing. But when we have decided to select other people and appointed them to be religious advisors for the community or the religion, so you condemn all of that, you Imam Krayi, you were against it. Why he had to select people to go work in his office and so forth? Ali Krayi, you were against it. You were against it. So I agree that Christians are being on board, whatever it is. Let's agree. So you said that's why you decided to take it too? Because you have Christian people in there, but you are a Muslim. You have your own belief system. If the Christians choose to do it, and then you see the kind of way governance going on, and there are persons there have not been able to help to push it, and you Muslims have decided to go for us, we'll stay outside and then deal with it as we see it. So because Christians are there, that's why you go there. And you say there are two reasons. Is that a justified reason? You, Ali Krayi, is that a justified reason for which you decided to go there? Hey, Papa, you show that something you just taught. You say, what happened when Muslim people go there too? So that when you decided to go there, you are representing a religious community. And that's why you never wanted to be drew into it. Because the Muslim people, they set themselves apart. How can you now advocate for religious holidays? You know what? They used to talk at that time to advocate for it because you are not part of government. So you have all it takes to speak the way you could speak. Nobody will take bread from your table, but now you see how you are afraid to even speak because Joseph Boga will sack you. Joseph Boga will sack you. Do you know that? Do you think I will put yourself in a position where Joseph Boga can sack you anytime as a voice? Then you have your life. The livelihood of you and your family, because that money you're taking out, you carry it to the Islamic faith, you carry it at your personal greed you own here, so you don't get anything to do with the Islamic faith. You get your children working in government, Muslims are working all over, they should be prioritized in the strategy of yeah. That's the advocacy you're supposed to be on. Then they in return, because you are sitting there, they will be supporting you, sponsoring you as Imam. They will come to you to sponsor you. So forth. That's what they will be doing. Is that what you're supposed to be doing? I'm not saying that you are wrong for going there. Because I will not be fair, because I know our Christian people, they've been taking up bold positions here and there. I don't want to make it to appear like, oh, because Muslim men take it, why you get problem with it? No. Nobody has problem with that. I hope you understand the context in which we are speaking to that we don't have any issue with it. But Imam Ali Krayi, a conflicted Imam, is now telling us that the only reason he went there is because Christians are there too, and he too, he went there. We don't have a problem with you being there. We are saying you're not speaking than the way you used to speak. That's what we are talking to. We don't have a problem with you being there. And we believe that it will conflict you. Right? That is the first time that we are seeing the Council of Churches president serving as somebody on a Boga administration, the Council of Churches president. We condemn that. We did it? Oh, you didn't see us condemn. We say you can't be a leader, the face of the organization, then you take up an appointed position. It doesn't work that way. Bishop Reed will condemn him. And you, Ali Krayi, will come there too, also waiting and condemning you from the other side. What a big deal about it. So because you saw Bishop Reed went there too, you decided to go there. But you are the face, you are the arrowhead. Chief Imam, chief spokesperson. Yeah, you conflicted. You don't even want to condemn Joseph Boga, then you left there and say you will think about your legacy. High legacy, he's the oldest man, and what that does not matter, Papa. There are things happening in this country you got to speak to. That's why you got to sit as a body, take yourself from the government and speak as you see it. Because whether your children are in government, whether they're not in government, they get a lot of Muslims, right? Some of them in government, some of them not in government. When you criticize on the side, you come on the side. When they are in opposition and they want to do something, it will still put you in a position. So now let's agree that there are a group of your Muslim guys who are associated with either the opposition community and they are doing things that are not right in this country and undermining the interest, which is not fair to the government. You, Imam, now, you're sitting down at the bowl. When you come and speak to it, how are you going to take your statement? That's why we said Bishop Reed sitting down there, working at the Basel Community College is not a good thing. It will conflict him. It will make it a compromise figure. Today, let you there suffering it. We are seeing it right here before our own eyes.
Look, this country is for all of us.
I know.
So if our counterparts, we have no issue with that, can be on boards of public entities, we also can be, if they appoint us, we shouldn't refuse because this is our country.
Okay.
So, but the issue of talking, we have been talking and we'll continue to, but I was saying something else.
Yeah, I wanted to open the line.
Yeah. But please let me get this one clear.
Yeah.
Don't you know? I mean, do you know that being on the MPA board has been financially disadvantageous to me?
How?
So what are you doing there?
I'm a religious leader.
I
have supporters.
Okay.
I mean, people who support me financially. Because they believe, as we use the word in Liberia, lucrative. I'm on a board of a lucrative state enterprise. Therefore, I'm okay. Majority of those who were sponsoring me in my office started to say, oh, Imam, you are okay now.
Resign. Why can't you resign? If it is,
I've given you the 2 reasons.
He will not resign. And you see, this Imam is conflicted. He feels the pinch of it already, but he's not realizing it because of greed. Then he started talking about, he said setting another boy is disadvantageous to him. And he acknowledges that he is a religious leader. And most of the people who used to support him, they are not supporting him again according to him, because they think he is sitting at that MPA in a lucrative position. Imam, you are lying. Sorry to say this. That's not the reason why they're not supporting you again. It's because you are deviated from the kind of cry you used to be. It is not because who are now want for their leader to be up and even continue to give him more support. You think they're doing it because you're sitting at a lucrative position? Because you are conflicted. You know why they used to support you? Because you are speaking. You put yourself in a conflicted area, and you know most of these people, they are business people. You know most of the Muslims, they are business-oriented people. And they take their hard-earned money, they give it to you on the harsh economic situation in this country. And their businesses are dying on a daily basis. You want them to take money and give it to you? When you have kept silence and speaking to the issues that are affecting their lives and affecting the lives of their children, should they be sponsoring you? It's not because you want to go and you are a sound person and still speaking the way you spoke, they will still support you. But you know why they're not supporting you? It's not because they see you or you play the ball, but because you are conflicted and you are no longer the crying and the kind of person who's supposed to represent them. You are no longer representing their interests, so that is why. But you think people out there in the diaspora or so forth that can be looking up to me and are looking at me and of course giving me $50, maybe $25, $75, $20, you think they're giving me it because they think that I'm not working? No, they know I'm working, but because the work we do, they think we need to be supported. They're not seeing me a hungry person. Or you think they're giving me it because they think I'm really hungry? No. They're not giving me it because they think I am hungry. No. They are giving me it because of their show of support for the work that I do. So those sponsorship people are giving you not because you were hungry, no. Because of show of support for the work you were doing, man. So if that work is no longer being done, you still expect them to sponsor you. No, that's the thing you don't know. When Clary asks you, the best thing you have done is to resign. Because this thing is having a toll on your office. It's having a toll on the office. And if that thing is undermining the full functioning of your office, you leave it. Because it's causing distractions. It's taking off focus from you, your work. So the best thing you could do, Imam, is to resign. Don't compare yourself with other people. The only man of God who took a big position in this country, that honor Joseph Boaka, that we have seen here, religious leader that have done that. Forget about other people, because I know that other religious leader that you're looking at, right? Those people that would say their vision, no. But now the council of churches heads, Marco friends said, the Sheikh Afuma Khan, they don't take us jobs in government. No. Now you and Bishop Reed, the two of you, because you're supported, you let them out there, you say, my man, and you buy for the council of churches, take all your own job. Me, I will take my own board job to your divided. That the two of you just spoil this whole thing. You and Bishop Reed, the two of you greed. That one way like this, and who you suffering the most because your community is your high esteem. For Bishop Reed, don't care. And you know our Christian community, they are very divided. So you will not find concerted effort in there condemning him. They are divided. So I can understand us. But your sector is a united front sector, and when you speak, people tend to listen to you people with one voice. That's what we know. And that's what's suffering you. You don't even want to resign. Let me just play your decision how they call them.
Okay. So, but let's open the lines. We got 9 minutes to go. 0777700999 and 5 0555995995. Any other numbers? Imam Ali Cry, if the chief imam of the Republic of Liberia. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir. Let's hear you.
Thank you. My name is Musa Kone, and I want to say thank you for bringing on the chief imam, and thank you for the work you do, Clara. Disappointingly, the imam did not. I am a Muslim anyway, born as a Muslim, very, very religious, and I have built at least more than 3 miles since I got to know myself. I'm saying this because not to brag about it, but I know when I get high, some of the things people will say. So I just want to say that I'm a very good Muslim. And I'm very disappointed. I'm disappointed, one, that the Imam there, only reason, or for some of the reason he said, because Christians serve on different boards. So because of that, he too have to serve on a board. That is disappointing because it is that serving that he's doing now that have limited him so much. And Clarence, you put it very right. That is not the voice of Imam Clarence. That is not his voice. That is not the Imam voice. Secondly, Clarence, he said, and I quote, Muslims don't want rest. Muslim want holiday. He did not address that holiday issue properly. Imam will not speak the way he's supposed to speak.
Okay.
Lastly, I just want to call on the Muslim Jamaat. All of those persons who used to support the Imam office, including himself, continue to do it because you are not doing it for him, you are doing it for Allah.
Okay,
that
thank
should
you.
be it, but I think I'm very disappointed in the Imam for this morning.
Thank you. Let me take one very quickly. Hello?
Good morning, Clarence. Frank Gibson, I call from Paris. Salaam alaikum, Sheikh.
Walaikum salam.
Good morning, Frank.
Sheikh, Mala Rasulullah, wa kulli haqqu wa id ala dawsika. Clarence, the Prophet said, we should say the truth if even that truth points to your mother or yourself or your own heart.
Yeah.
I'm very, very much disappointed in the Sheikh, in the Imam this morning. Clarence, you asked the Imam twice, what is the Imam Council position on the saga of the legislature? He quoting people. Imam, it's unbelievable, Imam. You are compromised and it's unfortunate. Or religious leader. Imam, you are a religious leader. Those about you can sack you tomorrow, you don't survive beside the boat. Islamic holiday. Imam, there's not a president that gave holiday in the country.
Hello?
Yeah.
It's unfortunate, Imam. It's very unfortunate. Don't be compromised.
Sorry, beating him up. These are Muslim callers who are beating him up. They are now,
Thank you.
The confusion he is faced, demeanor, very much poor, terrible. Let's get to the last interview with you. Do our draws here for our fantastic people who won. And time has caught with us and we'll soon be leaving from here. Star 79 and star 24 is the code that you can play with, and then you get your 1,000. And as we go on here tonight, right here on this very day. Let me get to the line and interact with my own line of callers. Hello, how you doing?
Hello?
Yeah, hello, how you doing? Please go ahead, Papa. No, I know. I can understand. I know. Yeah, okay, my brother. Yeah, take heart, my brother. That's life. And of course, sometimes disappointments can come. Yeah. Hello, how you doing? Yeah, how you doing?
We just see in my spine, they're coming Ramadan. I know how you manage. You have to think on the Jama to prayer, to get in prayer. By doing so, you got a rare for the one you own a haram. One of the people call haram, the way you go. Before you nothing to the Muslim folk, you will never benefit here and a year after. You always think that fire because enough good things into the Islam is for our religion. So how Muslim people they put their death. So this time they cannot be only more coming. How you manage to book them because of to pray. And second is because they manipulate the body. You have to find out that you think you have to find out how to do it. Well, you have to find out Yes, that is rule and law. Now I mean, you know, more behind the rule and law. Now I mean, when you got that room, I mean, that may also boy, you got back car, a good thing, they damage everything, they say everything for any car. When the mention is very, there is some of good there, and it's stepping on it. I want it walking up money. The next after hello, family. It was saying you got back there. You're coming to do the thing today, but it's following the law.
All right. Thank you, man. Thank you so much for your contribution. I appreciate that. And let me get on to this one here, and we'll get to the WhatsApp line shortly. Hello, how are you doing? I'm doing fine, man. Let's hear from you, man.
So I listen to Clary and then I look in my Clary now, talk baby. And so this is what they man, so heavy. Look, we are administration and men. But he's coming outside and speaking for all your boss. Coming out, okay? Imagine when you're talking about we are administration, it will be easy. Then the administration, the government gets that in 2 hours to get my people per day in the country. And then I think it's time for it, yes, now.
Mm-hmm.
The administration, the government, I get up, I want all of this. The government, the people are dying. We are in the country. We're not happy. But we're happy in the country. You know what I'm saying? Things are going wrong in the country and they're not talking of things. But they're saying to it. Because they gave you job. They gave you, I'm not going to go in all. Tell me what we want. We said that. Whatever go there. You know this for me. That man, I want to go for the very step. That's what I'm saying. What the fuck? What's going to do? You're not doing it. You're not speaking to the water. That whatever going on in the country, you need to stop it. You're standing there. It's more bad to prepare a character and when I do that, when you look at somebody else, people die in the country, we are suffering. You said, for the love is not that we are. And for people are dying. You live for them every day. So that's what dying. You to get to it. If I die. We don't get the point of behavior. Imam, dying people, treat you to power world. That job will come and go. People got to do their own way to work and that's what they do. But before you expect for that faith, when you saw you were starting, he was starting so you expect to say the truth. Then you tell the brother, you better ask the brother, the person choking you, he was crying. You understand, you will have people. So you have to put them out. They will put them out. He's not there for them. They will put them in there.
Thank you, man, for your contribution. And Imam Krai is bringing the Muslim religion into public ridicule. And the office he occupies now with these kind of things, I don't think he deserves to even be in our office. He has to decide between his job and that of the office, because never had any imam been brought up to public disgrace in the kind of manner it is. I think the religion needs to be protected, and it's very important. Hello, how are you doing?
Hey, good evening, my dear brother.
Well, let's hear from you quickly.
Maybe I listen to Imam, but for a long time, it's been a while now. This man thing should be on TV every time. We are talking about 2018.
The man say he's speaking, but they can't call it this time.
That's why, sir. That's why you're like, so it was all about job business. We have refused to get a job, and every time they were getting all over the place. You're like, bro. Can you imagine that? The message that to lie in her, to lie in her. He tried to explain himself, but it's not easy. But they put him support me, but they say I want to look at it and go now, so they're not giving money again. Reason! You can't get the job. But if it was only for money and power, that's all they were yelling for. All the people right now are going on, they're not talking. The one that's going on, I let it up. Imam, they're not talking. Bishop Reed, they're not talking. Bishop Reed to preach every Sunday. The president, we are reading. Every Sunday, where is he? They're not talking again. They all got job.
You're right. Okay, thank you. Let me get a bro quickly, and and then we'll get on to this, and in the cycling sector, we'll get to them about this whole thing. How are you doing, bro?
Yeah, thank you, Teacher Life. William Bro again. Teacher Life, thank you so much, and welcome from Nigeria.
Yeah, my brother. Thank you.
Yeah, Teacher Life, look, any religious advocate who decide to take job in a government, you are already done. You are compromised. can no longer advocate, can no longer.
But when say Christian then being what they call to the Christian then have been taking all job, taking all whole job, then what is bad thing about that?
Yeah, that one make him compromise because you cannot be doing comparison. If you want to advocate, your advocacy should be genuine. Yes, some of these Christians these days they're taking a job because they're greedy. But Bishop Michael Parkland Francis, who was the lead advocate for Christian towards the government, would never took a job for any government. The late Bishop Michael Parkland Francis. And the late the other Imam, who and Bishop Michael Francis was very active, never took job from government. So these people are supposed to be their role model. Instead, they are compromised now, they damage everything. So that man, I get time for that Imam a fiasco Imam. That comes to the issue of Rachel Kuhn today, teacher life. You see, we disgracing Liberia every day. Rachel Kuhn the other day was somewhere talking to he reduced speaker. Today, I've said very bad about my country. To see, Eddie, if I were in Rachel Kuhn's shoe, I drive to the Capitol building and somebody is in my space that I'm supposed to park. That one that any big thing to come instruct people to come bust into the person car. Why are we going low in the country like that?
You got tow truck. Why you can't send for tow truck to just say
you can't send for tow truck. And the funny part today, teacher life, that thing reduces the man accused that big brother is extremely limited. After he instructed the people, the funny other police people, they bought into the man car. They broke into the man car. They entered in the car, said they couldn't move it before now they call for tow truck. You already broke in the car. That thing was a very simple, that was a demonstration of that how stupid you are. That thing today is the teacher like that man could come in a car, you get there, you go to your office, you could call when in you can call my zero moment. You let today, but you don't want to tell me, okay, today you just speak up for the day, be not speak. I mean, pick and take your car later on, man, tomorrow, people like a party. That thing are not nothing. That space not giving you nothing, ain't doing nothing for you. Why people becoming power greed and just be later in our country at that level?
Certainly.
What is that? Car parking space, you know, something for you to fight on. Why do people then make it big behavior? These people don't deserve to be leaders in our country, Eddie. That mindset is too little and petty. Why are they going around? Car space again, why are you making out of issue?
You're right about that. Okay. All right, bro. Thank you, my brother, for your contribution. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Okay, and so let me get on to this one. Mark Johnson. Yeah, how are you doing? Yeah. Yeah, Imam, let's hear from you.
I want to speak on the Imam. It's evident registered when the Muslim people were protesting at different times.
Yeah.
When the police director and all the church ministers took that car and came over to the Kenyan government and killed him. To tell you that Imam Clary have been compromised with this government, this is why you cannot speak on anything else in this country. You know what I'm saying? Because there are so many wicked things going on in this country, but the Imam will wake up to speak on it. It's very hard.
You're right.
And two, the issue about the police director and the transport minister. They are not saying I will not have a voice. I'm more than happy to get violence to protest against the police director and the transport minister on our election plate and the travel election. The contract they are giving those guys, and it is wrong.
You're right.
Yeah,
you got to stand against it. If people want to respect our country, you can't be favoring these people to just respect our laws. They bring foreigners and all to just respect our country. Can you imagine that? How you bring foreigners and it has Bola people that can be just respecting court opinion?
Because we let me tell you what they say. And just let me exactly say that we have to do let me just back the one and say everything.
You see that?
And that's killing the citizen of this country.
My brother, y'all got to stand up for yourself, and I think it's important. Y'all can stand up for yourself. Y'all try it. Y'all don't come there. Y'all come in Central Town. Y'all spread yourself all over and do your operation. Y'all to clear these people off. Hello, how you doing?
Hello, brother.
Yeah, how you doing?
I'm doing good, and you?
Fine.
Thank you for having me.
Our name is Beta P. Tabo, commonly as Sergeant Play. I do join you from 535 to be precise. That we done.
Let's hear from you quickly.
Brother AP, if I was the Imam, I have the opportunity today, sitting as president of one of our best journalists of our time, Clarence Jackson, I was going to look in Clarence Jackson's face and tell him that, Mr. President, I want you to respect the rule of law into our country. And I will go to tell Clarence Jackson, I will have the advice to tell the President that he shouldn't be a dictator. He shouldn't make my brother be a police chief of police brutality would be the honor of the day. And I was going to look in the face of Clarence Jackson to tell him that my advice to the President, that the President should have love for his people and go up there to London for his best friend to come to our country, that I would see my people working and they would be happy to be able to pay the children's school fees. And I will look into the President's face and I want to tell him that, Mr. President, I want to see that all of the commercial things on the market, the President should come down, transportation fees should come down, and our people should live a good life. That I was going to look into the President's face and tell Clarence, to Mr. President, I want my people to be free whenever they have the right to express themselves. Let them express themselves. There must be no reform. There must be no desperate going after people. Let everybody have the free way of speaking. The freedom of speech that we
right.
Let them have that freedom of speech to be able to express themselves.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Hello, how you doing? Hello? Yeah, how you doing? Please go on.
Thank you. Thank you for having me on the line. I'm just seeing my name to put you in
Yeah, let's hear from you, bro.
And I must appreciate you for sending forward. I was starting this morning, when I was listening to especially when Clarence made that pronouncement that Imam Sari was going to take his part on the source of divine journey because there's a lot of allegations like working at the board of NTA. It's very unfortunate. And Imam Sari will not say anything to the lawlessness that's growing in this country. That's the reason why religious people, I think, in my own opinion, they shouldn't work in the office. Because once you work in the office, if you choose to, then you must stand tall to lead until anything. Because on this government, and the government, anybody who criticizes the government will leave the job. So you must want to leave the job. So
especially the Joe Barack government, you criticize him, he will take you from job.
My criticism is giving money. They're giving money or giving job or giving the I think giving a job, they would have been critical. They would have critical because there's an unintended interest. So we are President Biden giving it.
Okay.
That's critical financial aid.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, my brother. We always send to you. Thank for your prayers and support. Hey, how you doing, my chief? Fine. Abraham, we are here calling you, and of course, I'm calling in relation to the cash giveaway. You played? Oh, you played. Okay. How many times you played? 4 times. But check your phone. I just did a draw, and I think you should have 4,000 there now as we speak. You saw the message? Oh yeah, sorry. Okay, so check your phone now. You should have it there. Is there any way you can check it while we're talking? Okay, check it while we're talking. Let me confirm something quick. Send you sleeping, you can go back to bed. Yeah, and I check it quick. It's not a message. It's just coming. Okay, good. All right. Thank you so much. Your name? Flomo, Mr. Flomo, Stephen Flomo. Thank you so much. Congratulations. So Steve Flomo got his. And I show the rest of you. Like I said, I'm going to give you the 35. Yes, certainly. And you're qualified for it to hit at 35%, not 75, sorry. 429299. 9299. Right? So that is it right here on this very time. We are certainly getting there, right? So we have roughly just a brief moment, and then we certainly get there. So like I always tell you people, you have to just try your best and get some money, and that's the best way you can do it. Hello, how are you doing? How are you doing, sir? Abraham, we are here calling you in relation to the cash giveaway. Papa, you played, right? Yes. Okay, good. And check your phone. I just did a draw. Yeah, you got 4,000. You qualify. Your name? Ambrose. Okay, Ambrose. Okay, congratulations, G. Ambrose, check it. All right, great. And Ambrose got it. So, like I said, and that's what it is. Yeah. So you just have to trust what we say here. When we come here, we say it. We know what it takes. Money, business, hard, but never give up. Never give up until you are a winner. Right. So I always tell you people. There is an incident that occurred at Daybreak Mall OP where a little girl was stabbed to death around 11 something late in the evening last night. Yeah. A little girl was stabbed to death. I know it's going to be an argument between she and her neighbor in the house. Daybreak Mall OP inside, almost towards when you passing the back way to go towards the T. Now, unfortunately, the situation unfolded. Our news even captured that. And a lot of things are happening in the country. I don't know, the spirit of death. Evil is just in everybody, and you can see it clearly, and it's very, very bad for everybody, and in the context in which it is happening. So I think we have to pray. We have to only pray so that the spirit of death and the spirit of evil that have entered people now to the extent that they are willing to take away people's lives, and it can cross over. Yeah, we can't do that. Oh, this person. Okay, the rest of you will be called. Sorry. So I have to go. Yeah, I have to go. Time has caught up with me. So until we are back here, God's willing, tomorrow with another edition of the show. You are about 35. I just called 1, 2, 3, and 4. So the rest of you will be called. The number is 2. But the message is already in your phones. Thank you so much to all of you for being there. So, folks, until we are back here, God's willing, with another edition of the show on tomorrow, I want to wish you all the best. You have a pleasant time. Bye-bye.